for my win aquaba at over platform we as a host Nana J and I want to make a born in Punim Punimistro and I did kind out whatever platform we as well. Now what I want to say subscribe to the so for latest update 10 behind notification, you know, said they are newly upload beyond, you know, a parity was so for city as a musedia, not in summer attended OGH. Celebrated fun and channel and mom, Niamsiama TBA or this particular platform as so often. Yet to see out of 4 ARDS, a Siamro, a Cassis room, I know I think our this side out of 4 and yet for the agro. Twene Jonas, Munim say, and our Baba show need them, and what as a media and so, and I gonna for just say, hey, upon all your blogging, what them no, wait, I'm a Twene Jonas and so no out of 4 and yet for the agro. Was some based on new house and a new decoration out of 4 what they reply Ghana for now more cancer another for any for the agro. Yes, video and I say what the sign so no and for Emma Moy.
I would have been jailed. I would have been jailed. But Otabil is free. Ish. Usubempa is talking. My own classmates. This is him. He said if it was him, they would have put him in jail. But Otabil is free. What's the reason? Recently, Otabil said something, and it looked like it didn't rub properly well on the skin of Reverend Usubempa. Otabil said God does not install chiefs and presidents. It is man who does. And Reverend Isaac Usubempa got angry. He mentioned a lot of people in the Bible that God made king, like King Saul, who made a lot of mistakes and God changed him and brought in King David. So, biblically, he was able to defend himself in one way or the other. According to Reverend Isaac Usubempa, Mensa Otabil is only interested in teaching and disrespects so much the office of the prophets. Run the story. The founder of Glorious Word Power Ministry International, Reverend Isaac Usubempa, believes he would have been languishing in his Nsawam prison by now if he were Pastor Dr. Mensa Otabil, who oversaw the collapse of Capital Bank due to the misappropriation of funds. According to the man of God, many Ghanaians, including those in power, have grown antagonistic towards him, harboring hate for him despite his innocence. When the issues with the bank arose concerning the misappropriation of huge sums of money, which led to the collapse of Capital Bank, and some Ghanaians were criticizing him, we supported him in prayer because he's human and can make mistakes. It could also happen to me, so I saw no need to condemn him. If the issues with the bank had involved me, Usubempa, I would have been in Nsawam prisons by now. But because it is him, he is walking around freely. People are alleging that a man of God shouldn't have acted the way he did in the bank issue. I listened to the discussions on the radio and read about it in the newspapers. When I put myself in that situation, I realized that if I were Dr. Mensa Otabil, considering the way I am hated, I would have been imprisoned at Nsawam prison now. Despite being a man of God, whom God has used to prophesy for so many years accurately, predicting the leaders of this country, I am constantly insulted. Yet my prophecies always come to pass. Regardless of my track record, the insults persist. But that will not change what God has said. What I have prophesied will surely happen. Reverend Usubempa stated in a sermon at his church on Sunday, October 13, 2024, while responding to Otabil's claim that God does not choose leaders for countries. Dash it away. So, it's true, isn't it? If it had been Reverend Isaac Usubempa, he would have been in jail. It's true, a lot of people don't like him. Mensa Otabil has a certain track record of staying outside controversy. The prophetic is so controversial. Otabil is not a prophet. He has a prophet in his church. We all know the prophet he has in his church, right? He has a prophet there. Prophet Ano, I've visited him twice, and I'm looking forward to visiting him more. He's so inspirational. He tells you his stories, you know, how he, oh my, wonderful man. Prophet Ano, wherever you are, I greet you. And he's one of the most senior prophets of the land, yet least controversial. Reverend Isaac Owusu Bempah is a man of controversy because he speaks like the ancient prophets in the Bible. He doesn't care who gets hurt. He will say it and go and sit down somewhere. Some people say it's because of illiteracy. The man is not an illiterate. He just told you that he read some of these stories from a newspaper, right? From newspapers. Again, he was my classmate, so he wasn't an illiterate. He didn't like schooling, but he wasn't an illiterate. Better still, he is not an illiterate. My brother, what this man has said is deeper than just Mensa Otabil and Reverend Isaac Owusu Bempah. In our country, we prefer a man who will keep quiet and die quietly, and they will applaud you, to a man who speaks his mind. Am I right? I'm also hated by so many people. When it comes to music, hey, I have enemies, musical enemies. When it comes to radio, I have radio enemies. My brother, because I dare to be different. There are a lot more who love me. And when they see me, they comatose. And there are others who just don't even want to hear my name. And I've not done them anything bad. Just that I speak my mind. They see it to be arrogance. But time, the womb of time has given birth. And all Ghanaians have come to see that Black Rasta is a genuine person. Not even one instant has anybody ever said. We are not talking about saying and proving. They have not even said it, let alone prove that Black Rasta is on the payroll of any politician.
Yes, other for us, we send some Black Rasta. Twene Jonas, Ghana for be Møcking and send it them my Sakatuno, or no sort of Asamba be so new that Christian.
Cameraman, you record my face. Cameraman. Yo. Yes, of course. Against it for more cafe if you any median office long. My order no man. Cameraman, follow me. If you say and no man ukunya na order fi na abafo say emu no man na le bobo hafi na akunya no esaye empa into the hair. Come on, follow me. Oh, no. Let's go around like this. Take me to the kitchen. Blah. Oh, come. And I met Hadidi. I met Hadidi. No, printer, the computer, system unit, the game controller, and no man. And Jahana, Mamma Cham, and Pam. Say, we are both games and I'm a prayer. So, on your man, following to her. If I will now, I'm in Pajawi. Oh, I'm in Pajawi. Boom, come on my cruiser shoulder. It's so whimsy. Nama Paja. Boom.
Yes, other for us, we said it's about Twene Jonas, or so, Eddie Abab, one saying, ha, Eddie Jumadia, the Bessie, will be a Rassi, Bishop, be Macram Baba.